Thank you for being here. This is my service learning project focused on school partnerships, expanding PTO access through leadership at West Pender Middle School. West Pender Elementary School was built in 1957 in Burgaw, North Carolina, and served the community as an all-black elementary school. We have several substitute teachers who attended elementary school here as children. Over time, a new elementary school was built in the same town, and it became a middle school, which is now West Pender Middle School. The school serves the towns of Atkinson, Burgaw, Ivanhoe, Watha, Willard, and Curry, all located on the west side of the Pender County. The school is in a rural farming community about 40 minutes from the beach. The demographics of the west side of the county are vastly different from those of the east side. Hampstead and Topsail serve city of the district. Basic demographics of our school. We're a Title I, 76% socioeconomic disadvantaged families. We serve grades 6 through 8. We have 18 teachers and 204 students. Our exceptional children population is 15%. Our multilingual language learners are 15%. Hispanic, 32%. Black, 29%. White, 32%. Mixed, 4%. The purpose of this project was to expand PTO participation and recruit members who reflect the diversity of our school community. This includes bringing a range of voices, cultures, and perspectives and ensuring representation across language, race, socioeconomic status, and family structure. Data to support this SLP. First, I did a family survey. 76% of families prefer events happening from 5 to 7 p.m. Even though only 38 of 204 families responded, the results show that engaged families feel well informed and are highly interested in more family friendly events, socials, and academic showcases. Our PTO volunteers are about 2 to 3 school volunteers, and these are PTO parents. They will volunteer at athletic events, PTO events, and other school events if asked. We have 0 business partnerships, and there's no plan for engaging parents and guardians and all community stakeholders in our school vision. Lastly, the audit of existing partnerships showed that our highest scores fell within communication, while our lowest scores identified as needs improvement were parenting and learning at home. At West Pender Middle School, we need to increase PTO participation. We do not simply want families present for attendance. We want their voices, perspectives, and leadership to help create greater equity that positively impacts student achievement. Stakeholder language. A parent said, I want to know how to better support my student and staff. Another parent said, to support the school and learn more about my daughter's school. Positive language from a teacher. Language barriers, socioeconomic, working multiple jobs, grandparents acting as guardians in jail. PTO member said, I know a few people that would help with PTO. All we have to do is ask them. Some neutral or poor language from a parent. My child asked to come. There was no. Another parent wished was more notice and reminders and a need for cash at some of the events. Another parent said there would be more translators. She wished there were more translators. Another parent said we need to talk more to the teachers. Overall, the data suggests that West Pender Middle School has a strong foundation for family engagement with clear interest from both parents and staff. Strengthening communication systems, increasing accessibility through translation, flexible scheduling, creating inclusive community building events could help bridge gaps and foster more consistent, meaningful involvement from all families. Research or language. This research suggests that when teachers have negative perceptions about students' ability, they feel less responsibility for their students' learning. The goal is to move past the traditional model of partnership and explore partnerships that are transformative in approach. In a transformative approach, both the home and the school are valued and appreciated for what they bring to the table, and both parties are transformed. Regardless of poverty status, school size, diverse ethnic composition, the school level school leaders can build and sustain parent trust by aligning policies and practices to address the effective needs of parents. Doing so reduces parents' perceived vulnerabilities and risks within the parent school relationship. This last quote really stood out to me. After analyzing the researcher's language and thinking about what this means for West Bender Middle School, I realized that our school has four major areas to focus on: trust, flexibility, inclusivity, and shared responsibility. We need to move beyond traditional partnerships and dig deeper into the real barriers and root cause for the lack of involvement. Most importantly, we need to move beyond the us against them mentality. The school needs to stop blaming families, and families need to stop blaming us. A brief description of my project. My project was to increase the PTO. We did this through sit meeting to discuss PTO changes, survey the staff about parent involvement, had a meeting with the PTO to organize a way to add new members with diversity in mind. I organized a coffee with admin and PTO night. We recruited parents at the volleyball and soccer game through a flyer, and we're going to host a PTO meeting with new members soon. The impact: we increased PTO by 133%. One Hispanic Spanish speaking parent, two black parents, one grandmother, one bus driver, low socioeconomic status, two white parents, one is also a teacher, one male parent, six female parents, one administrator is a PTO member and a parent. This has significantly strengthened my leadership skills. As a leader, I help ensure our school grows across all principal standards. While instructional, HR, and managerial leadership are important and my focus as an AP, I've learned that the external development is just as critical. My focus areas for engaging families and the community are increasing student achievement through partnerships, improving communication, and aligning school goals with community needs. Our community includes diverse family structures: working parents, single parents, grandparents, foster parents, and migrant families, along with low income households, each facing unique challenges. We must create flexible, inclusive opportunities, meet families where they are, and align our goals with their realities so all can support student success. This requires shifting our mindset from us versus them to true partnership. I appreciate you taking the time to engage with my presentation, Expanding PTO Access Through Leadership at West Pender Middle School.